Good morning, or Namaste, as is often said in India, in Hindi, although India is a land of thousands of dialects and two completely different language, one based on Dravidian, one based on Sanskrit. So India is a land of many religions and many thoughts. And I have always had a love affair with India and things Indian, and I hope to travel there. And I've practiced yoga because of my love of India. And I've found that through the practice of yoga, I have attained much peace, strength, knowledge about myself, and muscles. Which is why I am about to say something I really never thought I'd say. This is this month's Health magazine. Actually, it's November's. That gorgeous, perfect body is Jillian Michaels, who says, and I quote, "Yoga is not great for weight loss, but it's great for flexibility and peace of mind." It is great for flexibility and peace of mind. It's also good for weight loss. And this is what I want to talk to you about. There are many different kinds of yoga. There are traditional styles, flow styles, vinyasa flow styles, just basic beginner. I mean, there's nude yoga, there's Bikram yoga, which is done in a heated room. It just seems like there's some kind of yoga for everyone. And I perform two different kinds of yoga, which are closely related. For the first one is Ashtanga yoga, and the second one is power yoga, which was really adapted by Rodney Yee and his wife. Primarily, Rodney did most of the power yoga. His wife does more relaxation, hatha type yoga. Hatha yoga, you're right, it's for stretching and flexibility, and that's just about it. Power yoga and Ashtanga yoga move through a series of sequences in a very quick manner, using your body. You're in what they call the chaturanga position, which is arms up, lowering your body down. That builds muscle in your arms. You're doing headstands that are supported by your body weight. You are doing all kinds of things that keep you moving and keep you flowing, and they're done very, very quickly. So they build muscle. And muscle burns fat. Muscle burns calories. Fat doesn't. Fat just sits there. Now, we do need fat. Don't get me wrong. Fat in our bodies is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not a terrible thing. It's not going to end your world if you have some fat on your body. In fact, you need a certain amount of fat in order to do things like menstruate. And just be healthy and normal. It keeps your brain moving, keeps everything sort of moving along. You need fat in your diet. You don't need an excessive amount of fat in your diet. But you need fat in your body, and you need fat in your diet. So, lean is good. Completely lean is bad. But muscle is good, because muscle takes up less room than fat, weighs more than fat, and it makes your body compact and lean and long, and yoga can really help with that. It helps move the muscles, energizes your body, and uses your body weight to teach your body to build muscle. And when you have a pound of muscle, you're burning many more calories than when you have a pound of fat. So there are two types of yoga I mentioned. Rodney Yee's power yoga. Rodney Yee lives in Hawaii, and he does wonderful CDs for Gayam or DVDs, for Gayam, that really go through an hour of power yoga for the beginner, and then moves to an intermediate, more advanced stuff. And it really, steps you up, and he shows you alternate ways to do things. Of course, with yoga, and you're doing it at home, again, talk to your doctor before you do something like that. But never get in a position that hurts. If it hurts, it's wrong. If you're in pain, it's wrong. Never push yourself. It's not a contest to see how far you can bend your body. Sometimes I can fluidly bend my body because I am warm, and sometimes I creak. Creaking happens. The other type of yoga I follow is Ashtanga yoga. Until this year, my guru was Pattabhi Jois, but he died in May. And now his son, and he's one of the two inventors of Ashtanga yoga, which is based on very ancient yoga techniques. And now his grandson, is in charge. He was called Guruji, which means great leader. And there is a wonderful video that he has done. I believe it's on-demand video on Netflix. Look up Ashtanga Yoga. If nothing else, you should be able to order it. That talks about a visit he made to New York City and the things he did there. And two of the people that really love Ashtanga Yoga that were attending these group classes at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, were Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't know if she still practices Ashtanga Yoga. I know she's into that 3-pound weight thing right now. I think she's a little bit trendy when it comes to doing things like that. But William Dafoe also speaks. And these people just really loved Guruji and his stern but loving manner. Now his grandson cannot get into all the positions. There are over 300 of them in Ashtanga Yoga. There's no one on earth that can right now. His grandfather couldn't either. You do what you can. And it's a quick flowing, powerful yoga. Builds lean muscle, and it builds flexibility, contentment of mind, and works your breathing in a way that is very healthy for your lungs, and you learn to belly breathe, and that can help with projection of voice if you sing or act, or just yell at your children so you don't burn your voice out. And I find I'm healthier when I'm doing yoga. I don't know if there's a real correlation or not. I find that Jillian's comment in Health Magazine is untrue, unresearched, and that blows me away because I watch her on Biggest Loser and she motivates me to work harder. Should she be perfect? No. Should she make an uninformed statement that yoga cannot help you lose weight? Very much. I don't think so. Yoga is a weight-bearing exercise, like any other strength-building exercise. You're using the body, using your body mass instead of weight, but you're still using your body mass, and that's a lot of weight to be resting on 2 arms, an arm and a leg, heaven knows what ahead. So I disagree with Jillian Michaels, and yoga should be used in connection with cardio and other weightlifting exercises and other physical weight-bearing exercises like sit-ups. Now, well, not sit-ups, more like crunches and lower body work to get your abdominals taut. But remember, you can't decrease one area. You have to lose it all over. Unfortunately, I lost my along with everything else. So, Jillian, I don't know if you'll see this. I don't know if you see it and disagree with it, or agree with it, or think about it, or try Ashtanga Yoga. But I hope that this affects someone out there who thinks that yoga is not doing anything for their weight loss. It is. And it's made me a better runner. Namaste.